Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to Friday Night Fights. Thank you for tuning in all season, watching all 3 rounds over the last several weeks, watching over this season, but now we're down to the last 4, giving us our final 4. Now, these guys have battled all season trying to achieve the top points possible, and we have them. Now we have your final 4, and I know I said in the last video that we would lead this all the way through to the finals tonight, but I've got something special in store for you. So we're actually going to do the finals next week, and I may or may not have some guests along to comment your fights. Now, getting into tonight's fights, we have the top 4 competitors over the last 3 rounds. First round, we are going to have Matt No and Mo Harp going head-to-head for a spot at the finals. Matt No piloting that red drawn sword, and Mo Harp piloting my favorite, Yell Kong. So going into this, both bladers came in at 10 points each. Both tied at 9 wins, 3 losses. So this is going to be a huge battle and one that I'm looking forward to tonight. This should be a crowd pleaser, right? We've got both guys tied for first, same amount of wins, same amount of losses, same amount of points at the end of all 3 rounds. This should be a great matchup. Comment down below who you think is going to take tonight's match, Mo Harp or Matt No. Is it going to be Yell Kong or is it going to be Drawn Sword? Then in round 2, or in match 2 tonight, we have Blader Kachonix and the Blader Finnegan. Kachonix piloting that Hell Scythe, and Finnegan coming in with the crowd favorite Rhino Horn. Now, Kachonix over the last 3 rounds came in with 8 wins, 4 losses, and a total of 10 points. And Blader Finnegan with the Rhino Horn also had 8 wins, 4 losses, but came in with only 9 points. These are your top 4 competitors. Now, of the second match, I know that Hell Scythe is kind of getting some, a little bit of slack on the anime side, and Rhino Horn seems to be a fan favorite amongst everybody with the Hasbro blades. So, who do you think is taking tonight's match for round 2? Comment down below on who you think is going to take match 1 and who you think is going to take match 2. Go ahead and do that right now. While you're down there, go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel for future tournaments or future matchups and to see what guests are coming on for your final rounds. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into tonight's Friday Night Fights and your final 4 for the International Gear Sports Tournament. Hey guys, hope everybody enjoyed those matches. I know that I was a little bit let down, I'm not gonna lie, that Yelkong did not come across and smash Drawn Sword. I'm kind of let down by that. Being a Kong fan myself, I really was hoping for more. But what a great fight that Matno and Mohart put up. Unfortunately, Mohart will not be making it to the finals tonight. Now, on that second match, I really thought that Kachonix was going to come in and do a little bit more than he did, but of course, the fan favorite, Rhino Horn, with Blader Finnegan behind the wheel, is making it on to the finals. Now, at the end of that, these guys went to 7 points, not the best of 4 like the first 3 rounds were. So we just go until somebody has 7 points. That is how I like to play. But at the end of that, in case you were keeping score, Matt No ended in the final 4, going on to the finals with 17 points. Kachonix, Blader Finnegan with Rhino Horn coming in right behind him at 16 points after the final 4. Now, third place is going to have to go to Kachonix with that Hell Scythe, because at the end of the 3 rounds and the final 4, he is coming in with 12 points. And unfortunately, Yelkong and Mohart are coming in at 10 points, not getting a single point in the final 4. Now, this was a little different. It wasn't a stage slowly increasing in difficulty or slowly increasing in angle. This was 100% based off of whatever the dice rolled. So sometimes we ended up with 60 degrees back to back. Sometimes, very rarely did we end up with a 15 degree in this matchup. I mean, you had a 25% chance of getting whatever you wanted. Now, that is how we are going to go into the finals. The finals are going to be the same way, the same setup. It is going to be a dice roll to decide which angle we are coming in at. Number 1 would be a 15 degree, a number 2 would be a 30 degree, a number 3 would be 45, and 4 would be 60. Now, it really depends on what you think your favorite angle is, and all you can really do at that point is pray for the best. Now, going into the final 4, we are going to break this down, and after each round, there is going to be fight commentary. Myself and whoever decides to show up next week, we are going to break down each round and give you our thoughts on the fight commentary and who we think is going to come out on top. We have enjoyed this entire series. I personally have enjoyed editing and growing through this, and I look forward to editing up the finals and getting that across for you guys. I hope that over this series, you have seen the progression of my editing skills and how I am trying to portray international gear sports as a legitimate thing online. Now, you may have noticed at the beginning it was kind of rough. Now it's looking more professional, and it's just going to get better. So if international gear sports is something that you're interested in, leave a comment down below, get in the little description, join the Discord, and figure out how you can get into round 2 or the second round of international gear sports once that occurs. I am doing a lot of beybladex Zone, and I think that at some point I was looking at possibly doing a beybladex app, because that is free to everybody, and we could do competitions that way. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what kind of tournament you're looking forward to next, or if you would like to see more edited up professional style battles this way. Hey, I am looking towards the finals. I'm looking forward to, there we go. Those are the words that I want. I'm looking forward to the finals and seeing which of my friends show up to help me commentate on your battles. Hey, thank you guys for joining me this season. I hope to see you in the finals. And as always, I hope everybody watching this video has had an absolutely phenomenal day.